Hi guys!
Welcome to Sabia and Loren. We're back. I'm Loren. That's Sabia. We have a bit more content this week for you guys than usual. We had a birthday barbecue for my birthday here on the 7th. My birthday's on June 6th, but we had it on the 7th because that's when everyone was available to come over. And I'd say we had about 30 people
It was a
come
decent
through
turnout,
that day.
yeah.
And everyone just kind of fanned in and out and wasn't too
Yeah.
congested at any point, but
Yeah,
there
really
was
good.
like 30 people
Yeah,
here all
and we
together.
just kind of set up the tripod. We were gonna do a whole thing where we walked around with it and all of this, but things got a little chaotic. The guy who was gonna be cameraman for us got a little drunk. So he was, you'll actually probably see him fall off our little porch swing at some point in this. I'm pretty sure the tripod was set up for that. So
Also, Gaia got into some food that she shouldn't have eaten.
Gaia got
therefore
into
sick.
weed. It wasn't our weed. It was a friend's weed who is staying with us for a tiny bit. And he left his door open. And she got into a lot of his weed and got very, very, very high. So she spent the whole birthday sleeping it off in her kennel. I did end up taking her to the vet just to make sure that we didn't need to do any like fluids or anything, but the vet said that she just needed to sleep it off. So she spent the whole birthday in her kennel. She was perfectly fine by the next day, but she was pretty high up until probably about 2 a.m. Good 12 hours of just being out of her mind. So that was exciting, especially because I realized, because when people started showing up around 1, she was perfectly normal. She was crazy, happy, skippy, saying hi to everyone. About an hour later, I noticed she was laying on the couch, everyone else was out on the patio, and Gaia's not the type of dog to not be where the people are. So I was like, I thought maybe she was hot or something. So I went and checked on her and she was drooling and her eyes were all messed up and I was like, oh no. So I picked her up.
She took a couple steps.
Yeah, I
and
picked
they were
her
all
up
sideways.
and I brought her out to the patio just to see if maybe she was sleepy, and if I put her around people, she's back to normal and it was just like a sleepy thing. But as soon as I put her down on the patio, she was wobbly. I couldn't walk straight. She was out of it, and that's when I left to take her to the vet really quickly. So that was some excitement that happened right when people started showing up. So it caused for a little bit of chaos, and I was already a little overwhelmed anyway because I didn't have time to shower or get dressed like I had planned to. So it was.
And then I had to become hostess for a little bit there.
Yeah.
While Sabia dealt with that.
Had to deal with other people. But overall, it was a really good turnout. We had a lot of fun. Lots of friends and family came by. Lots of really good food.
Good
a lot
conversation.
of food. We're still working through the leftovers. A lot of good conversation. Yeah, it was a very nice a day. We were hoping to have a barbecue, to have a bonfire later in the night, but the wind wasn't on our side, and we live in the plains, and it's dry season. We're starting to enter fire season, all of that. So we didn't want to risk having a bonfire with things still being pretty dry and with the wind being how it was. So we didn't end up doing that, but we did have a few friends stay later into the night, and we all ended up hanging out and just kind of bullshitting and stuff. So.
And I think we did get some of it on video.
And then we didn't get any footage of this because somebody forgot to grab the camera. Actually, I brought the camera with us when we went to Billings to see some family and go to a funeral, but I didn't think to film anything while we were there. It was
really appropriate to film.
Well, I
anyways.
wasn't going to film the funeral or anything, but I was going to film the drive and stuff, yeah. But the Billings trip was just a short 1 day, 1 night trip anyway. And then a couple days before Lauren's party, we went to Helena to see my brother for the day. And we did a lot that day. We got brunch and we hit some antique shops, and Lauren got some jewelry. and then we had dinner, and then we headed back. That was just like a day trip, but that was really fun. And that's when someone forgot to bring the camera with us, which is a bummer because we did end up doing a lot that day. And then then we had the birthday, and so it's been for us for the last little bit. It's been a nice busy week, yeah. And we've got friends coming back down this weekend, because Lauren's other caregiver went back to Salt Lake with our best friend, where she lives, for a week, and they're coming back this weekend, and then they're staying for the weekend, like when they bring him home and stuff. So yeah, it's been a lot of socializing and going places and doing things.
And Saturday we're going to the farmer's market, getting out of the house nice, bright and early.
Yeah.
Going to the farmer's market, starts at 8:30 in the mornings, over by 1, so we'll be out of the house before 10 hopefully. And down at the farmer's market, and hopefully get some of that on footage for you guys for next time. But we ended up getting a package during my birthday here that I still haven't opened yet, because figured we'd open it on camera for you guys, from Teresa, and I'll keep the state and her last name away from you guys. But yeah, we got a package here from Teresa if you want to open that baby.
Yeah. Did not mess around with the tape, did ya?
No, she did not. I think she wrapped it more than once too. Well, it's marked as Friday.
Yeah. I'm trying to be gentle with it.
I don't know what's fragile it comes in with, but
Well, I'm sure it's styrofoams and
all taped underneath.
I'm just waiting for you to stab yourself with
hey, I'm good with scissors. It may not look like it, but I'm yet to injure myself with how I open packages, okay?
Oh, there's also a car show coming in the next 2 weeks. That will be downtown here in Great Falls also, that I hope we will be attending. I've marked it on the calendar and asked Sabia, and she said we can go. So hopefully it's happening, and hopefully I get that on footage for you guys. Cause I'm a big car fan. It's one of my main passions in life. It's cars and vehicles. Classic vehicles, anyways. I could care less when it comes to new age, whatever stuff. I like classic vehicles. You opened the box from the bottom, by the way.
Did I?
Yeah, it's okay though.
Oh my gosh, I did. Oh, that's so much. And we can't even cut that bit because Lauren was talking. You know,
Sorry, you're gonna
Whatever.
look stupid.
people judge me already anyway. So.
Boo-hoo.
Okay, but to be fair, this taping situation is
Yeah.
rather.
Extreme. Yeah, Teresa, you didn't need to go extra with the tape. I mean, Jesus. That's ridiculous.
It's fine, I'm getting there. I think.
There's no tape on the cardboard.
It's also glued.
Hey,
Hey, ain't nobody stealing into this package sneaky.
Or damage.
Okay, she's open. Wow.
What is it? Let's see.
Will you help me, please?
Well, if you bring it my way, I can help.
I don't. Oh. There we go.
Look at that.
Okay, there is a note for you.
Just for me, huh?
Yes.
It's your birthday.
Dear Sabia and Loren,
Make sure that this is all just bubble wrap. Okay.
best wishes. Thank you so much, Teresa, or Grandma Teresa. Appreciate it. She gave us the address to her new house at the bottom there.
Oh, perfect.
Sent
Okay.
a thank you note back.
Perfect.
So what did she send?
Well, let me read this first.
Oh,
Thank you.
she told me to drink water because my kidneys.
All right.
That's all I do is drink water.
We have a high-speed, high-capacity, secure digital, micro-secure digital reader writer. Reads and writes information to and from secure digital cards. Conserve camera battery life, easy plug-in and play installation. Nice.
What is it, an SD card that gives extra battery?
It's like I think it's a transfer thing.
Yeah, it's an SD card.
This is an SD card.
And
The
that's
SD card goes in this
Yeah,
to make it easier to plug into the computer.
make it faster.
So that we don't have to. That's actually perfect for what we were just experiencing earlier. We could have put the SD card in here, plugged it in, put another SD card in there to film while we were. Should have opened it before we filmed. All right, baby. Let's see what else we've got in
You
here.
got the SD card and a
And then
digital
quick transfer thing,
Yeah,
which are both things we
needed.
Okay. Oh.
GoPro.
If this is an actual GoPro, that's also perfect timing because we lost our GoPro.
Oh wow.
Oh, isn't this the newer one? Like one of the newer ones? I
It's
swear I just saw
definitely-
this at Target.
We didn't have a 13, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Again, perfect timing for something because we were looking for our GoPro, which we haven't had to use in like 3 years. We were looking for it for Lauren's birthday so that we could hook it up to his chair.
And this is perfect.
Yeah,
This
but
will
I
be
couldn't
perfect.
find our GoPro, and
Now all
and-
we need is a mount to go on my wheelchair and we can
actually
mount.
that I did manage to get.
Okay, so yeah, now we can mount the GoPro on my wheelchair and get footage from my POV for you guys.
Yes.
So when it comes to the farmer's market and the car show,
Yeah, that'd
it
actually
would
be
be
perfect because
perfect.
then I don't have to walk around feeling awkward. All right, and last but not least,
what is that? Big old
we
black
got
background.
spoiled with this package. Holy!
Oh wow, it's a hard case for the GoPro, I think.
I think you're right.
Yep.
Ooh!
Oh wow.
With a whole lot. Okay, let's see here. We got multiple. We have a window mount.
Yep. You bought every accessory.
She went all out.
Yeah, she got every accessory that comes with the GoPro.
A whole bunch of those sticky mounts.
Yeah.
Let's see
Jesus,
here.
Teresa, thank you.
What is this?
Another mount. It's a phone mount, or the wrist mount.
Wrist mount. More a head mount. We've got a little tripod.
Oh, nice. That's cute.
And we've got, holy gosh.
What's the yellow? What is that?
It's a 50-in-1 accessory kit. Oh, here we go. Floating handle grip.
Oh, nice.
We have a wrist strap, a head strap, a chest strap, a suction cup, a clamp, a selfie stick, tripod, wrist strap for remote, bicycle handlebar holder mount, adjustable pivot arm, screws, curved mount, helmet strap, helmet extension arm, wrench, flat mounts, anti-fog sheets, adhesive pads, and a pouch.
She went all out. Wow.
Don't let me lose this case.
Oh, you say that like I have any control over where
Well,
you
I'm
put
mostly saying it to
that
the
case.
universe because I'm
This
I'm
is,
pro at. Okay, I'm gonna put these in with here so that
you don't lose this.
I don't
either.
lose those. And we're gonna.
Definitely mail her back something, Jesus.
Oh yeah, she's getting a thank you note.
Thank you so much, Teresa.
Yeah, that's insane.
Thank you.
What a birthday present.
Yeah,
Okay,
That
all of
was-
this is staying together
that was
so
by
that we
far the
don't
biggest
lose it.
present I got in the past couple
You're
of
so
years. I
smart.
think.
Okay. You go.
I think that's the biggest
Right
gift
there.
I've gotten from one person in the past
You go right there, and then
in my
this is
entire
gonna.
life.
I'm gonna put this on the shelf in Lauren's game room. I'm telling you because then when we need it and I go, oh my gosh, where did I put the GoPro? On the shelf in Lauren's game room is where this is going. So
Why
that
would
we
you
don't
put it there?
lose it.
Out of
Huh?
Okay. Just weird you put it there out of all places. Like, why wouldn't you put it somewhere, like, I don't know, in the
Because that
garage
shelf is
or-
easily accessible and I lose everything I put in the garage. That's where our last GoPro. I put our last GoPro in the garage to keep it safe and where I needed it. It's not in the garage. I don't know where it went. So that is going on that shelf and it's only getting touched when we use it. I'm trying to be better about remembering things. Yeah, I'll get your come apart wheelchair from storage and then we'll order the new fold up one. Cause I think in our last video we talked about how all of Lauren's wheelchairs had some form of needed to be fixed.
Yeah.
In the 10 months we didn't use them.
And right now I'm in a rental wheelchair that we can't
transport ourselves.
in at all. We can't
Yeah.
put it in the back of the truck or anything like that.
Yeah,
I'm just stuck at home with it. So
yeah.
uh,
But we still
we gotta
have
get that one wheelchair out of storage
yeah, we
right
still
away.
have his wheel model C something, which is the one that comes apart that we used to use. We have that in storage, so we're gonna get that to use. His one that we've been using, the one that like folds up real cool, that one, the whole like arm broke off. I think something in the garage like fell on it or something, and it's cheaper to just buy a new one because they're only like $2,500, which those of you who know power shares know that that is really nicely priced. It's cheaper to just buy a new one than to get the replacement parts and all of the labor put into fixing it. So that's something we're going to be doing, but we do have backup options. Until then, his pull apart one, we just didn't know where it was, which is why we had to rent one.
As
but
long as my
we
pull
found
apart
it.
one's battery isn't kaput.
Even
and
if
it's
it
so good.
is, I have the battery from your fold up one. They're the same batteries, and I
Okay.
know that one's good.
Okay.
So battery wise, for those we're good. And then his Permobile is in the shop because it had some battery issues.
Well, I just didn't want wheelchairs to be any reason as to why we didn't go to the farmer's market
Yeah.
or to a car show or whatever.
Yeah, no, I'll probably tomorrow I'll go get the pull apart one, let Clark's know that we have a working wheelchair again, that way they can pick up this rental so that we're not paying for a rental without needing it anymore.
Workers' comp pays for this stuff.
Well yeah, but we still
Yeah,
don't want them.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. But yeah. And the final thing we wanted to do for you guys, we wanted to do an updated house tour because the last time we really showed you guys around the house was when we first moved in. And so we've got quite a few upgrades.
We've done
Since
a few
then.
things since
Yeah.
the couple of years we moved in.
Yeah.
We still have yet to get our address put on the place. haven't got around
We're
to
still
that.
numberless. DoorDash does not appreciate that, but we're working towards it.
But we have a guest house, we have a backyard that's filled with all different types of plants and trees
I'll
and
show them all.
everything, and a nice patio table, nice catio now. We even have a nice brick patio that my wheelchair can rest on, and also a fire pit that my wheelchair can go out to.
Yeah.
So it's really nice.
Yeah.
We got a little oasis here.
Should I show them?
So today is filming day. I just got to Sabia and Loren's house, and since we're gonna show you guys the house, I figured I'd film the outside on my way in.
Right? They're so
Because there's not ventilated.
We have our little entryway
Holders on
with a little entryway mirror, you know. This is our living room. Dad and Lauren putting things away.
I haven't showered. I look greasy.
Oh, shut up. He's making fun of me because I was freaking out earlier because I'm all greasy on camera. We have... So this is like our living area, and we have, this table's like a Bluetooth speaker, mini fridge situation. I'm not sure if we had that set up last time. Hey Dad, you want to put that chair back for me? And then this, for those of you who have been following around long, know that this is a custom entertainment center that my dad built for us. So it's got all of my books, bunch of knickknacks on it, and everything. And then we have storage underneath.
Make sure you don't forget the ladder.
Yeah. We also have a ladder, so it's got a little hook here. And then, hold on, I'll show you guys how it works.
Also, there's
I'm getting there.
whatchamacallit all on the edge.
I just haven't gotten up close yet. But we have this ladder that's got little hooks. And you just hook her in, and then...
It'd be so funny if it just slid out on you while we were filming.
So that's real nice
Just came out the wall.
and fun. And then, I had to move them all here because we had a windstorm, but this normally, like, the whole thing has the padding on it, and this little table, like, goes down if you want it all to be cushions, or it's a little table. So that's cool.
And it's meant for me.
Yeah, it's for Lauren to lay out when he doesn't want to get up but still wants the sun. We have this little swinging bench, just some extra grass from the catio, so we just put it down. Pool for the dogs, barbecue. That's our little guest house shed. And then, yeah, we've got our trees. You guys have all seen all of that, though. We've been updating on the landscaping.
Cooler in the yard.
It's a cooler from the party. I had it out just drying out because it had some melted ice in there.
Yeah, our dogs.
This is our dogs, all of their toys that they brought outside that stay outside now.
Your slippers are in there.
My slippers included. But yeah, that's that's pretty much it.
And the reason why we have a water tank standing above ground over there is
For our trees.
Yeah, for our trees and plants, we're gonna be hooking it up to a drip system.
What are you chewing on?
For all of our plants and trees. We have apple trees, peach trees.
Apple, pear, and cherry.
Apple, pear, and cherry.
Yep. And then Dad's also gonna build some standing elevated garden beds for raspberries and strawberries. But yeah.
Buying some strawberries this week.
Yes.
So hopefully next week we can get those planted.
Yep, hold on. Let me throw this so that these dogs get out of our way. Be gone.
Will you open this all the way, babe?
Oh yeah, sorry. But yeah, that's the home. I know that was kind of a chaotic showing.
I really want to turn the sliding doors in the back into French doors.
Yeah,
making it easier for making it easier for me to head in and outside, because the sliding door is pretty much impossible for me to do by myself.
Yeah.
And the lip too is ridiculous.
Yeah, the plan is we're gonna replace this with the French doors. We're gonna place that window with a bay window, and we're gonna place all of this white trimming with, like it's kind of gonna match like our kitchen cabinets, like a wood looking trim. And then we're also gonna replace all of our white doors with like dark wood doors, because I hate the white. The white is ugly. But when we replace all of the white trim and the back door and the window to a bay window, yeah, that's all gonna make like this situation easier for Lauren. But yeah, there's the tour.
So we really appreciate you guys for tuning into our channel and watching the new update with us on what we've been up to this past month?
Yeah.
Since we last uploaded. Not too much, but also more than usual. So
yeah,
that it's been nice. We're starting to get used to getting back into doing
actually
things.
being able to do stuff.
Yeah, and yeah, so like I said, it was nice to do this video with you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we hope that you guys will tune in again for our next video next month or next 2 weeks.
Next month, I believe.
Next
we
month
don't
or
know.
2 weeks. We might go live in 2 weeks. We might go a video in a month.
Yeah.
We
won't give you guys dates because we never end up following through on those.
Just pay attention to our Facebook page. If you guys aren't already, it's Sabia and Loren, real account on Facebook. You'll find that in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a good
asking me to throw a rock for him.
Come here. Let me see it first. Ready?
He has a ball somewhere. I threw it for him this morning. Like, I know it's out here.